Here I sit, toiling away. In this tower of stone I stay. I sing to myself, the cold walls closing in, making me feel small. My tower stands in a secluded forest, my home, my prison, my world. The scent of damp stone fills my nostrils, a constant in my world of predictability. Mother does not know what's best for me. I am certain of it, I murmur to the empty room, the words forming a silent rebellion. A truth I have come to realize like a veil lifted from my eyes. I pause, my gaze wandering to a small window that offers a glimpse of the world beyond these walls, a world I am aching to touch, to taste, to embrace. She does not know the real me, I whisper into the silence, my voice barely more than a breath. My true self yearns to dance under the open sky, to feel the cool dew transgress beneath my bare feet, to chase the horizon where the stars kiss the land. And one day I will, because I am Rapunzel, and this tower cannot hold me forever. As these thoughts swirl in my mind, my fingers absent-mindedly graze the tower's walls, the cool, uneven stones that have been both my haven and my cage. Each indentation and protrusion silently narrate the passage of time, standing in stark contrast to the dreams of liberty that cycle in my thoughts. It is a torrent of emotion, a juxtaposition of the familiar touch and the biting truth of my imprisonment. As the sky darkens, I find myself drawn to the window. Gazing out at the stars from my window, I sing to myself, my eyes enamored by the twinkling lights in the night sky. Are those stars? I wonder out loud, my voice barely above a whisper, filled with awe and curiosity. There has to be more, I add, my voice trailing off as I lose myself in the vast expanse of the night sky. Now that I'm older, Mother might let me spread my wings and use a hopeful note creeping into my voice. However, as I prepare to voice my plea, my mother's call interrupts my reverie. Rapunzel, let down your hair, she commands from below, her voice echoing up the tower. I'm only getting older down here, she adds impatiently, her tone sharp and demanding, her words a stark reminder of the reality I live in. Pull me back from my dreams and into the cold stone tower that is my world. With a sigh, I gather my long, glorious hair and throw it down the tower. Up you come, Mother, I call out, my voice echoing into the silence. As she ascends, I move to my old wooden chair, its familiar grooves offering a semblance of comfort. Once she is inside, she pulls out a hair comb, its teeth glinting in the dim light. As she begins to comb my hair, her voice fills the room, a melody as familiar as the tower itself. Flower bloom and glow, let your power restore, make the clock turn back, and bring back what once was mine. She sings, her voice soft yet commanding. As the last note fades, I watch in awe as my mother returns to her younger self, the restorative power of the magic in my hair working its wonders. Her wrinkles smooth out, disappearing as if they were never there, and her hair darkens to a midnight black. A smile, hesitant at first, spreads across my face as I see the familiar lines of youth return to her features. It works, I whisper, more to myself than to her. The magic in my hair has worked its wonders once again, and I cannot help but feel a surge of joy at the sight of her restored beauty. You're young again, Mother, I say, my voice filled with a mixture of awe and relief. The magic, it worked. As the morning light filters through the window, bathing the room in a soft glow, I turn to Mother. So, Mother, do you recall what today is? I ask, my voice filled with faint excitement. Before she can respond, I answer my own question. It is my birthday, I exclaim, my heart racing with the hope of freedom. I take a deep breath, gathering my courage before I continue. You know what I really want? For a really long time. My voice trails off, a mix of longing and resignation coloring my words. I look at her, my eyes pleading as desperation seeps through my words. Mother, I must see the floating lights. Every night of my birthday, the night sky is full of wondrous light. Mother's response is swift and harsh. With a sneer of contempt, she retorts, Rapunzel, your naivety blinds you do not belong in the outside world. She dismisses me with a wave of her hand, her words echoing in the silence of the room. Mother Gothel speaks again, her voice soft yet firm. Do not ask ever again to leave this tower. It is my job to protect you, Flower. Her words, though spoken gently, carry the weight of chains binding me to this tower. I love you. I know best after all, she whispers, her insincerity as transparent as the glass that imprisons me. In my eyes, Mother Gothel's heart was like a locked chest, and her love for me was nothing more than a keyless door. Her words hang in the air, a stark reminder of the gilded cage that is my life. Then, one fateful day, while Mother is away, a stranger climbs up my tower. The shutters shut with a thud, the sound echoing in the silence of the room. In a moment of panic, I react. Stay back, I yell, using my full strength to strike him down with the heaviest thing I could find. And I squeal in terror and quickly hide behind my wardrobe. My heart pounds in my chest as I peek out from my hiding spot. Who is he? What does he want? I question aloud, my voice trembling with fear and curiosity. Slowly, I inch to him, my eyes wide with a mix of fear and fascination. He is the most handsome man I've ever seen. Really, he's the only man I've ever seen. My curiosity battles with the fear ingrained by Mother Gothel's warnings. Mother says men have pointy teeth, are savage and dangerous, I whisper to myself, my gaze fixed on the unconscious stranger. Is she really right? The question hangs in the air, a challenge to the lies that have been my reality. As I look at the stranger, I cannot help but wonder if everything I have been told is a lie. With trembling hands, I approach the stranger. No, he does not have sharp teeth. His features were kind, his demeanor gentle. A realization dawned on me, bright and blinding. Mother Gothel had been lying to me. The world was not the monstrous place she had painted it to be. And in that moment, the walls of the tower seemed to crumble, the possibilities of the world beyond me beckoning me with open arms. In my reverie, he starts to wake up. I knock him unconscious and shove in my wardrobe. I have a man in my closet. Ha! Mother thinks I'm weak, but she is about to see. Otherwise, I declare, my voice echoing with a mix of triumph and defiance. Then notice something shiny in his bag on the floor. My heart races as I spot a king's crown nestled among his belongings. Could this be a prince? Suddenly, I hear my mother's voice from below. Let down your hair, Rapunzel. I am back home. I look at her with determination. You know, Mother, I've been reflecting on our earlier conversation, and I know for certain I would like to see the floating lights. I'm not going to argue with you now, Mother scowls. I muster the courage. You cannot make me stay here forever. Mother's screams echo through the enclosed walls. You are not leaving this tower, ever! Defeated, I sought solace in the familiar. Mother, may I have new paint for my birthday? I asked. My voice barely above a whisper, the request was a plea, is a plea for a semblance of normalcy, a distraction from the prison my life has become. Mother Gothel's screams reverberated through the stone walls, a chilling reminder of the control she wields over my life. You are not leaving this tower ever. Her decree was absolute, a silence, a sentence meant to tame my spirit. Her cutting words constantly echo in my mind. I felt a piece of hope wither at her words. The weight of my captivity pressing down on me. Mother is leaving to fetch me paint, and I feel relieved. Finally, she is gone. I can think clearly now that she is away from my tower. The wardrobe creaks open, revealing Prince John. Now fully awake, he introduces himself with a confident smile. My name is Prince John of the Nevar Kingdom, he announces, his voice echoing the silence of the room. His smirk widens. I mean you no harm, my lady. I start to question him, my words tumbling out in rapid succession. Why have you come here? Do you want my hair? John's eyes widen in bewilderment. Why in the world would I desire your hair? He asked, genuine confusion lacing his words. I do not know how this world works. I've always lived alone with mother, I confess, my voice barely above a whisper. Your mother sounds controlling, John replied, his tone laced with worry. I want out of this tower and to see the floating lights, I declare, determination seeping into my voice. John's relief is palpable as he responds. That is all? Yes, I will take you there if you return my crown. Deal, I affirm, my voice resolute and strong. Prince John's keen eyes catch the subtle irregularity in the floor's pattern, a single tile, slightly ajar from its neighbors. With a swift motion, he lifts it, revealing a narrow staircase spiraling down into darkness. The air is thick with the scent of earth and the promise of secrets long buried. John extends a hand to me, his expression a mix of excitement and caution. This could be our way out, he whispers, his voice barely audible over the sound of their own racing hearts. Together we descend into the unknown. Feeling the prickly grass under my bare feet is a sensation unlike any other, a stark contrast to the tower's cold, hard stone. I'm so glad I left my tower, I exclaim, my voice echoing with the thrill of freedom. The world around me is a symphony of new experiences, overwhelming yet exhilarating. Is this what freedom feels like? I wonder, my voice pounding, loud as laughter. I'm so glad to be free, I squeal, twirling around with outstretched arms. I'm finally a part of the world, I think to myself, as smiles running across my face. This is it. This is freedom. I whisper, standing under the vast open sky, ready to explore the world. As we reach the town, a symphony of life, laughter, and joy fills the air. The festival is in full swing, the town buzzing with anticipation. Stalls are adorned with vibrant purple flags, each embroidered with the symbol of the sun, a symbol eerily like the paintings on my tower wall. How can that be? I question out loud, my voice barely a whisper against the cacophony of the festival. The air is a tantalizing mix of sugared pastries, spiced cider, and the earthly aroma of freshly cut grass. My senses are overwhelmed, entranced by this new world, a stark contrast to the silence and solitude of my tower. The festival is a celebration of life, community, and hope, and for the first time I feel truly alive. Is this what truly living feels like? I marvel, my voice filled with wonder. Why did my mother keep this from me? I ask, a mix of disbelief and newfound understanding coloring my words. Freedom is indeed sweet, and as I intertwine my fingers with John's, we weave through the crowd, becoming a part of something larger than ourselves. John leads me to a boat, and together we release a lantern into the sky. It ascends, joining a sea of lights, a symbol of hopes and dreams set free. I just want to see the floating lanterns glow, I whisper, my voice barely audible over the lapping of the water against the boat. John squeezes my hand in understanding, a silent promise hanging in the air between us. As the sky darkens into the moonlight, the festival reaches its peak. Lanterns of every shape and size released into the night sky, their warm glow casting a soft light over the town. The sight is breathtaking, a sea of lights that twinkle like stars against the darkening canvas of the evening sky. As the lanterns rise to the sky, Prince John is the only one I see. But our peace is short-lived. Mother Gothel's wrath knows no bounds. She has found us. We flee through the forest, the thud of hooves and the shouts of her henchmen hot on our trail. The choices we make now are a matter of freedom or captivity. We dodge and weave, the thrill that chase a fire in our veins. We find refuge in a hidden valley, a cave out of sight. I somehow lose sight of John in the madness of running. The valley, a cradle of nature's untouched beauty, embraced us with its serene silence. The cave, a silent guardian, offered a momentary respite from the relentless pursuit. Its shadows danced on the walls, mirroring the turmoil within my heart. As the chaos of our escape settled into a hushed lull, I realized John's presence was no longer beside me. Panic claws at my chest, a frantic beat against the calm of the cave. Prince John? My voice, a mere whisper, betrayed my fear of solitude. I stumbled out of the cave's mouth, the light blinding after the comforting dark. I wiped the beginnings of tears from my eyes, the salty sting a harsh reminder of the resolve I need to muster. Think, Rapunzel, think! I urged myself, my voice barely above a whisper. Where is he? I asked aloud, my voice echoing in the silence. Then I spot him. Oh, there he is, on a boat, but he's sailing away. A wave of sorrow washes over me, the realization hitting me like a punch to the gut. Wait, his hands are tied. He did not abandon me. As I grapple with the reality of the situation, I feel a surge of anger toward Mother Gothel. This is all her fault, I mutter underneath my breath. My fists clenched at my sides. The anger is a burning flame, consuming everything in its path. But beneath it all, there is a glimmer of hope. I am Rapunzel, and I will not let this define me. Not now, not ever. I watch as John, the stranger who unexpectedly became a part of my story, makes his move. I watch John working on a loose plank on the boat. My heart races as the ropes binding his hands start to fray. Suddenly, he is free. Without hesitation, he jumps into the water, disappearing momentarily before resurfacing. Gasping for air, he swims toward the shore with determined strokes. As he gets closer to freedom, a mix of fear, relief, and hope washes over me. Watching him, a spark of hope ignites within me. The final confrontation with Mother Gothel is inevitable. She finds us on a steep cliff. Mother Gothel's eyes narrow as she confronts us. I stand tall, my gaze unwavering. I am the lost princess, aren't I, Mother? I declare, the realization dawning that my paintings I have created on my walls bear the kingdom's emblem. My resolve hardens. I have learned the truth about you, Mother Gothel. Your lies and your deceit end here. Suddenly, Gothel laughs. A sound that chills the air. You think you can stand against me? You are nothing but a pawn in my game. With a swift motion, she reaches for her wand, ready to cast a spell that would silence me forever. But I am quicker. I dodge her attack and lunge forward. We engage in a fierce struggle, that our wills clashing in a battle of strength and determination. It is a confrontation that will change everything. A cruel smile twists Gothel's lips, and then she loses her balance off the cliff. As she lands, her body ages into dust. In the end, Mother Gothel's schemes unravel like a poorly woven tapestry, leaving John and I amidst the remnants of her deception. John's dreams of grandeur replaced by a simpler yet richer dream, a life shared with me. Our future, once obscured by Gothel's lies, now lies wide open before us, as boundless as the sky, and as promising as the dawn of a new day. Together we step forward, ready to embrace whatever comes our way. We are not just survivors of Gothel's game. We are the masters of our own destiny.